So TC2 is like TF2. So that means these stereotypes are exactly the same. No, they're not. The reason I'm making the series is also just because Cool Jerome made it back a year ago, and then the summer update happened, the holiday Halloween update happened, visuals came out, new all-class hats, everything's been happening. So we'll just be going through this all together. Also, this is just satire. Just because somebody is wearing a specific hat doesn't mean they're exactly like those stereotypes. Sometimes there are, sometimes they're not. Doesn't mean you should just base them off of that. Anyway, let's go find some stereotypes and hopefully not get cancelled. Either you don't have any other Christmas cosmetic, or you're a furry, or you're making the bald marksman joke for the 100th time. Yeah, that's it. The stereotype kind of depends on if it's unusual or not. If it's not unusual, then they probably don't know what they're doing. If it's unusual, they're either very good or very toxic. Either one, neither both. War pig. Hard war pig. It's kind of sad, though. Like, this is such a cool hat. Just, why does it have to be a war pig? Oh, you don't know what a war pig is? Well, it's basically a weapon or hat that makes people overestimate how good they are. So somebody who are decent at the game think they're literally God amongst men. Yeah, can we break the stereotype? It's actually a really cool hat. These dudes are just chill. Most of the time they just won't talk other than GG at the end of the matches. But they're really fun to play against, since they're usually high-level, fun, and team players. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. This hat's pretty cool. I'm lumping these two hats together because they're practically the same. New player. I mean, there's probably the 1% that's smurfing, but let's not talk about that. These people wear these hats because they think, oh, I'm wearing a hat, that means I'm good at the game, and then they just get back to that by one level 300 agent. This person's good. Like, pretty good. When was the last time you saw a flanker that didn't top score while wearing this hat? Probably a long time ago, since, well, no one wears this. Basically, if you see someone wear this hat, they're probably really, really good. These hats are only for devs at Rolf, so thanks for making TC2. Also, when is the man melter being added? It's been over 2 years. Katana. No, seriously, that's just stereotype Katana. Unless it's on, Soldier, then they're probably running Black Box Conch, Hell? Anyway, yeah, it's basically just Katana. Ooh boy, we're gonna be talking about all the all-class shades. Jeez, that's a tongue twister. All class shades. Anyway, let's start with... This is like the party hat, where if you breathe on them, they'll eradicate you from existence. Now, these are probably even rarer than party hat people. I've actually only seen this once, and it was a doctor versus bosses. But, holy gosh, whatever class they are gonna destroy you. That's all I have to say. These people are just gonna murder you. I really don't know why, but every time I've ever encountered a summer blockers in the game, they're always, for some reason, really toxic. And I mean so toxic that they're literally living in Chernobyl, probably. But that's probably literally where they live, Chernobyl. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Either you're trying to flex on people who have squared shades, or you're really toxic, and I don't know why it has that stereotype, man. This just recently went all class, and it's kind of become the all class meme hat. I mean, kind of makes sense. If you ever worn it, you'd know it looks stupid on every single class except maybe Agent and Brute. But yeah, it's just become the gamer shades, as some people call it. This hat doesn't have a stereotype, and I know that, but I only put it here because what if we got a haunted headgear? Like a haunted headgear and haunted quality. That would be amazing. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, a crappy mobile ad. These people are just hipsters. They care more about novelty than actual function, so you'll probably see them using something like shotgun cannon. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I won't be covering these two hats because the stereotypes are completely different depending on what class they are on. So yeah, here, have a dumb edgy joke for the inconvenience. This hat is used by good players, but they like edginess of the hat with why do I hear Linkin Park? Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, we are not dealing with this, no, no. Alright, I think it's fixed. Well, let's continue talking. Okay, so this hat is kind of edgy, but it was only available during the Halloween 2018 update, so you'll probably see only good players wear this. But they also like edginess. Oh, shut up! So anyway, that is almost every old class hat in the game. Now you're probably wondering, well, where's the visor advisor? I'm gonna point this out so I seem intelligent. I didn't put it in because it didn't have a stereotype. Forgot to mention this in the intro, but I won't be covering every hat in the game if it doesn't have a stereotype. Like I was almost not going to mention the haunted headgear unless I thought of a haunted headgear, for example. Anyway, so flankers next, so give me stereotypes for flankers so I can leech off of you because this is a communist society. I probably shouldn't be saying that considering what's happening in Russia right now, but yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the credits and hopefully you have a good day.